Okay, you're watching the Fat Bidin Film Club, watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli.
Okay, and we're going to watch a movie that's in the cinemas right now.
Yeah.
It's called Kerja Kahwin.
Yeah.
Work marriage, work wedding, wedding work.
That's right. Okay, Kerja Kahwin.
Okay, we just came out from the cinemas.
And we quickly
And we
changed
quickly
clothes.
changed clothes and yeah.
And I shaved my face.
Yeah,
To be clear,
I think I did too.
we're reviewing this on a different day because we kena halau from the parking lot that we were reviewing at the first time lah.
And also you want to speak a little bit more about the film lah.
Yeah, there were a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that we felt a bit rushed, so we wanted to do the film justice.
I guess so. Okay, so you want to tell them what the film is all about?
The movie Kerja Kahwin is a very simple movie. It's just about this woman. Her name is Farah. She's about to get married, and the entire movie takes place between just before the arrival of the the chefs for the akad nikah, which is happening the next day, all the way until the end of the akad nikah, and they end the day with joget
Lambak.
lambak.
Not bubur lambuk, joget lambak.
Yeah,
Is that funny?
maybe lah. I don't know.
Comment below.
So yeah, it's a very simple movie. It is meant to. It's not. There's no like. There's no antagonist. There's no real conflict.
There's no plot.
There's no real plot aside from everyone is trying to come together to make this wedding
A success.
A success.
Yeah.
The main character Farah, is having a traditional Malay wedding back in the kampung, in her grandmother's house.
Because she made a promise, right? to her
Because she
grandmother?
promised her grandmother, she made her grandmother promise, you have to love the man that I would choose to be my husband. Then the grandmother told her, you have to promise that you will have the wedding in this house and you have to have a traditional wedding.
Yes.
So and that's the premise of the movie lah.
Yeah, so the whole family comes back.
Yeah. So the entire thing is really, since there's no real plot, no real conflict, it's really an exploration of the different characters that you meet in your Malay wedding lah.
So it becomes like a montage.
Yeah.
Montage of different people that you probably know from your own families.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you probably are.
You're probably one
in
of
that
those.
family.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Like the lady who kuat melata.
Yeah. Who in our family kuat melata?
I'm also not sure lah. Got lah. We've got
Last time we had
relatives.
that one lang lah.
Yeah.
Our grandfather's sister. You
Yeah.
know her? You never met her?
No, I never met her.
Yeah, that one she will melata and silat all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are the widowers and widows and those who are looking to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, let's break down the movie a bit lah.
Okay, break it down.
Farah is a city girl.
Yes.
So her friends, her bridesmaids, I guess, are also city girls.
Who smoke in the toilet?
Yeah, so like it's basically the conflict it's very little. It's more of like the modern world and the traditional values, where these girls who smoke, they have to hide.
Yep.
And they dress it saying like, oh, we in the kampung we have to
To respect it's
it's
different here.
It's different
Yeah.
here. They don't say like we have to respect,
Yeah.
or like it would be disrespectful, but they say it's different here.
Yep.
There's an acknowledgement of differences rather than what is right, what is wrong. That's one thing I like about the movie. The acknowledgement of differences instead of morally this is right, this is
obligation.
wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Like imposing moral values like that lah.
Yeah. The movie is directed by
Yeah, it's directed by Anwadi Jamil.
yeah
He's quite an old. I want to say old guy, but no, he's quite a veteran.
yeah he's an experienced filmmaker,
Yeah.
and it's past works include Alok
Cafe, and he's always done films that are very like promote racial harmony and living together as Malaysians and diversity in the country and all that. Alok Cafe was like that.
Yeah.
It was an adaptation of a Reggie Lee's comic book series or strip.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the characters created by Reggie Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would have like the Indian guy, the Malay guy, the Chinese guy, and they all live together happily, which is also evident in the show actually. You've got the Indian guy who's good friends with the father. All they talk about is, oh, dah order belum? Sampai
The chairs.
whether the chairs will come.
Like, are you gonna can you make sure that they're the nice chairs?
Yeah, and then the Indian guy was, hey, I know the girl from Small and Big, of course lah. I will make sure it's the best. And they talk about that every time they meet throughout the whole film.
Yeah, but they seem like they're best friends.
Yes.
And then the Chinese character is actually one of the bridesmaids.
Yes.
Whose actual purpose there
Is to question what Malay culture is.
Yeah.
Well, not question, but to find out more and be educated.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be that would be she would serve as the pair of eyes for
Outsider lah.
for
Non-Malays lah.
non-Malay viewers, which is, do you know, like wait, what did she say? What are the things that she asked?
Why do you, after you go to the pelamin, you get bunga telur?
Yeah, what do this bunga telur mean? Then like one friend was like making a joke like,
It's to symbolize the guy.
it's to symbolize the guy lah. Then they explain, no lah,
It's
it's
about
fertility.
And then she says, oh, but she speaks in an American accent.
Yeah.
But
Which is sort of the tone of this movie, which is it feels very much like a cultural exchange. You know, like it's Kerja Kahwin. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the English title of the movie is A Very Malay Wedding.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
There was an English title to the movie?
Because they showed it in festivals first.
Oh, really?
Some background about the movie. It was actually completed in 2015. Basically, they were not able to get it to the cinemas, even though it was completed in 2015. Finally got it out this year, 2 years later. And they've had it. I think the first time it was screened was in an Italian festival.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been screened overseas already.
Okay. I mean,
So it has an English title.
a very Malay wedding.
Yeah,
but,
so-
okay. So maybe by having the Chinese character there, I truly believe that in Malaysia, nobody is unfamiliar with a Malay wedding.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I don't think even like a Chinese Malaysian person also would be so unfamiliar that they don't know what bunga telur is. And you know what I mean? You don't know that in almost every culture in Malaysia, that the first night they will put a white cloth on the bed to check for virginity and all that.
That's right.
Which they had in here. So maybe by having that Chinese character was a little bit too.
Too on the nose.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
too on the nose. The character.
It's there just to ask questions so that people who don't know the context can understand things.
Yeah. But I would say that the film was shot very nicely. It's considered a low. They keep referring to this movie as a low-budget indie
That
movie.
was nicely shot.
But it was. I think it says a lot about the director lah, which is like
It's very in control of the
very in
film.
control of the film. Compared to a lot of Malay movies that we've been watching, jokes are made with an understanding of what a joke is.
Yes,
You
not
know?
like all the other Malay movies
Yeah.
that we watched.
Whether the joke is good or bad, that is debatable. lah.
Yeah.
But at least this has an understanding of what a joke is. And I feel that it is everything is deliberate, everything is considered, but it's not necessarily a great movie lah.
No, look, it's not a great movie.
I enjoyed watching it, but I wouldn't say it's a great movie. Yeah.
No, it's not a great movie, but it's well done.
It's well done.
It's well done, and I think it's just simple enough for people to just enjoy on a very surface level.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't really go deep into it, lah.
Yeah.
And it leaves you with a very like heartwarming feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, actually, it's some. Because the grandmother is really sweet grandmother. All she wants is a see some of the traditions that were normal in her day being practiced by her granddaughter.
Yep.
who-
And she shows like a big, because she's the matriarch of the family and all
Yeah.
that. It shows that she cares for everybody, lah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the fact that you said that there was a scene where the director did because his mother died or father died?
Okay. So, like we were saying, it's easy to appreciate the movie on a superficial level.
But you want to see the context of how the film was made.
Yeah, I think if you want to go in deeper, there's actually a it feels like it's very sweet, and maybe we're reading too much into it, I don't know. But a year before the film was released, I'm assuming I don't know whether it's before the production of the movie, the director's father had passed away. The father being
Jamil.
Jamil Sulong.
Oh, right, okay.
Jamil Sulong, who is a very important part of Malaysian cinema
entertainment,
history.
yeah, yes.
You know, and his mother is
no idea Jamil is.
Jamil Sulong's son.
Okay. I never knew that. Okay.
And his mother, Anwadi Jamil, the mother plays the grandmother in the.
His actual mother.
His real life mother plays the grandmother. Mak Tok in the movie. And she is the one who's nostalgic about the culture.
Yeah.
She's nostalgic about adat lah.
Yes.
And at the end of the movie, there's a very sweet scene where, like, as they are all dancing, everybody's dancing. They're joget lambak together.
And
she comes in, and spoiler alert, she comes in, she joins in, and she
suddenly turns young.
Yeah, she turns young. And then her
husband appears.
in
her imagination lah.
Yeah, both of them in their youth.
Yeah.
Dancing as though it's their wedding night.
Yep.
So I find it to be very sweet that that was written into the movie, because it feels like the filmmaker is reminiscing about his father. There's the missing his father. He misses his father. His father was a filmmaker. His mother is an
actress.
Is a famous actress. Yeah lah, it's very sweet. It's very poetic lah. When you see it in this context, it's a very poetic, very sweet film.
I wouldn't mind wanting to make a film like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like if you take that into consideration, it actually increased the value of the film experience for me lah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know lah, maybe it's because we've been watching so many horrible movies, right? So this movie doesn't have a horrible thing to it lah.
Yeah.
It's not great, but there's nothing horrible about it and nothing bad about it.
And I feel like visually it was very nice.
Yeah, it was very pleasant. But also we also noticed the fact that it could actually be a long extended Malaysian Tourism Board advertisement lah.
It could be like that, yeah.
But told with a very good story, told very well.
Yeah, I generally like movies that are like 1 day, 2 days like that. Say like Dazed and Confused,
Right.
Super Bad, very very small.
28 days later. Oh no! What am I talking about? No! What's the one that Ethan Hawke and Julie
Before Sunrise?
Yeah, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset.
Yeah. All this very like
28 days later. What the hell?
isolated time frame, like very small time frame.
Yeah.
Meant to be like very intimate, very real, and I think that is.
They managed to do it lah.
Maybe not as masterfully as say like
Before Sunset, Before Sunrise.
Yeah, but it has. You can see the intention lah.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's sweet lah.
Yeah.
But not necessarily a classic lah. Anyway, yeah lah. Would you recommend people?
I would recommend people to go and watch the movie.
Yeah.
There's not been a lot of hype about the movie.
Yeah, and also any hype about it, there's no mention about. There's no tying in about this. Nobody's asked the director the relation between the movie and his own personal life.
I don't think people know.
Yeah.
And actually, I have not seen any interviews with the director also.
Yeah.
Online.
And I feel there should be.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more exposure. Hopefully, maybe if he sees this, maybe he can respond.
I've met him once at the Bangkok Film Festival when we both had our films there.
Yeah.
But this was a long time ago. I think 2005.
Yeah. I would suggest people go and watch lah, just for the fun of it lah.
Yeah.
Go in with an open mind.
Yep. It's enjoyable, really.
It's enjoyable. But don't expect
Don't expect Before Sunset lah.
Don't expect to be like wow, this is the best Malaysian film ever made. But yeah, it's nice to go watch lah.
Yeah. And I hope people do go and watch, because when we watched, it was like very little people lah.
Yeah, and I hope it's
handful.
It actually came out last week, We watched it on opening weekend.
Yes.
But the reason we didn't release it last week was because last week we reviewed
Putih
Payanam,
Payanam, Turning Point.
the Turning Point last week. And we hope that this movie is staying in the cinemas this week.
Yep.
And you guys can go check it out lah.
Yep. So keep the comments coming in, keep us the suggestions coming in. What should we review? What else can we do for our reviews? What else you all want from us?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's very important because we've been listening. Right? Don't say we haven't. And yeah, share this review lah.
Yep.
Right? So follow us on all our social media platforms at Fat Bidin, or go to fatbidin.com for everything. Subscribe to this channel. Comment, like, don't like, whatever.
That's right.
Right? So you've been watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli. Bye.